I'm Pat Paris. 25 years ago this fall, Arizona football turned in the best season in program history. The Wildcats going 12-1, finishing number 4 in the nation. Recently, I sat down for a conversation with the 3 captains from that '98 team. 25 years. Hard to believe, right?
Man, hard to believe, man. I was just telling these guys, man, I had my son that year, so that's kind of the way I keep up with it. So, but man, no, 25 years, man. But, you know, every time I look back on it and I remember, 12-1, I knew that would be something that would be hard to surpass, for sure.
It's crazy. I got 2 kids at UA now, 2 daughters at UA. So, yeah, it's gone by way too fast.
Yeah.
Now we're husbands and dads and, you know, working full time, and now you just look back at the memories and think, my goodness, what a time in our lives.
Yeah.
And to think back and to know that was the best team, to be a part of the best team with the best leaders and the best players, that it always kind of carries you forward for the rest of your life, that you can take pride in that. And Coach Tomey did a great job of preparing 100 boys to be men.
Coach Tomey, and your thoughts, Scooter, when you think about this team and where it was because of Coach Tomey?
Well, I mean, Coach Tomey, as everybody knows, he was just a great human being, period. So he taught you, he treated you like a son. I mean, Kelvin, he was like a dad, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, so that's the kind of person he was. So obviously you want to play hard for a guy like that, you know.
A great leader. Coach Tomey brought together, he used to always say that it was about the guys, it was about the Jims and the Joes, and that's the way he treated us. I mean, the hugs he used to give you, it was genuine.
The 1998 team had a genuine bond that actually began with a late season run in 1997 and an Insight.com Bowl victory over New Mexico.
To me, the 12-1 season was set that previous second half of that previous season and that summer. That summer, I felt like we came together like real brothers.
That 1998 season began with Dick Tomey taking the Wildcats to face his old school, the University of Hawaii. Arizona star Chris McAllister returned the opening kickoff for a touchdown.
Is that an omen? Was that a sign of things to come? Maybe it was, because now all of a sudden you had 100 kids believing that we were the best, and that's how we took the field every week.
One of the greatest plays in Arizona football history happened during that '98 season, the improbable early October win at Washington, with Wildcat quarterback Ortiz Jenkins coming through in the closing seconds with the leap by the lake.
Dives for the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Arizona.
I'm on the sideline, cramped out, can't move.
End of the game,
I'm
right?
looking over my shoulder, and OJ is making a play. I'm like, no.
Yeah, that's what we all said. We all said, no, don't run, because we thought he ain't going to make it.
No timeouts.
Right,
No timeouts.
Get it off, you know.
One thing you can't do.
And he runs right into Lester Town.
Big linebacker.
6'3", 260, one of the
But then he
toughest
jumps,
Pac-12.
and you're like, whoa.
Man, that athleticism and, and destiny took over, right?
Yeah. A week later, the 5-0 Wildcats were back home for a top 10 showdown with UCLA. Trailing by just 3 points at the start of the fourth quarter, the Wildcats collapse. The Bruins score 3 times in a 2-minute and 8-second span to beat the Cats 52-28.
But in the locker room after that game, he said, make no mistake about it, man. You just got whipped in the fourth quarter, right? You got beat in the fourth quarter. And that resonated with us, that we could have beaten UCLA 9 out of 10 times if things would have gone our way. But in that particular case, right, we had about 4 bad plays in a row on both sides of the ball, and it snowballed on us.
But that one loss, though, showed the true character of our team. It showed the true character, because we lost that game like the 5th game of the season, and we won the next 7.
That included a season-ending Territorial Cup victory over ASU. The Wildcats beat the Sun Devils in a memorable game at Arizona Stadium, 50-42, running back Trung candidate with a pair of long touchdown runs and a record-breaking 288 yards rushing.
From the first kickoff, right, we had so much on the line in that particular game, because we really were planning on going to the Rose Bowl at that point in time. And Scooter had a scoop and score for a touchdown. I mean, but that game wasn't decided literally until
we all had roses in our mouth after that game, because they give them to us. We figured we were in the Rose Bowl.
Right. But a week later, UCLA lost a non-conference game to Miami, knocking the Bruins out of the national championship game and into Arizona's spot in the Rose Bowl. Arizona was instead heading for the Holiday Bowl against Nebraska.
To give credit to Coach Tomey, like, don't cry over spilt milk, because what did he immediately do? right? When we then found out that it was Nebraska, he said, that's the defending national champions. That's where we want to get our program to be. And all that N stands for on their helmet is not today.
Not today.
Not today.
December 30th, 1998 was not Nebraska's day, it was Arizona's day. The Wildcat defense slowing down the Huskers' option offense, winning 23-20, capping off a 12-1 season while earning a number 4 national ranking.
Obviously, that was a great era, for Wildcat sports, and football. Obviously, we had it all moving in the right direction at that time.
Yeah. What do you think the legacy will be of this 98 team?
Man, that, again, we went out on top. I mean, that we showed that it can be done at Arizona. I know it can be done in Tucson. We've done it before. We were right there on the verge of a national championship berth. And I just feel like that that belief is something that our team could take pride in.
For anyone that was part of that and the fans that supported us that year, I hope that you have pride in that team, because we'll take that to the grave with us, honestly.
Guys, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. It's been a lot of fun. And the 98 team is something that us Wildcat fans will always cherish and remember. Thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Pat.